Doubts continue to swirl around Zimbabwe's election, particularly on the source of funds for the polls. The country's fiscal authorities are now exploring the option of increasing taxes to generate funds internally for the elections. And as CCTV's Farai Mwakutuya reports, the proposal is likely to burden the already financially strained citizens.
In March this year, the government raised excise duty on fuel to mobilize money to fund a constitutional referendum. Now, the finance minister hopes that a similar strategy, this time targeted at the key mining sector, could have an equally successful impact. Analysts, however, believe such a move could have the opposite effect in view of falling global prices for both gold and platinum and already high taxes imposed for both precious metals earlier this year.
Further tax right now could force some of the less profitable mines to actually close. But worse than that, I think it will prevent all new potential investment that might have come to the country.
Zimbabwe needs over $100 million to hold the polls. With revenue not meeting expectations and international donors setting unfavorable conditions, government has no option but to explore other avenues. The corporate sector, in particular mining houses and cash-rich telecoms companies, are at the top of the list of potential sources of revenue, although targeting them could result in collateral damage.
As long as it's targeting the corporates and not citizens of Zimbabwe, I personally don't have a problem with it. What I have a problem with is putting in surcharges and taxes that are ultimately going to affect Zimbabweans that are already suffering.
Zimbabwe is due to hold elections later this year. The elections will bring down the curtain on a coalition government that has been in place since 2009. The date for the election is yet to be set, but any plans for it are likely to be seriously derailed by the shortage of resources. Analysts predict this could likely see the date for the election being delayed to much later in the year and at a much higher cost to the ordinary Zimbabwean. Farai Mwakutuya, CCTV, Harare, Zimbabwe.